Episode 21 of Baddies Africa. This is more Terra, and I watch almost everything. Now, it did look like last week that Summer threw the drink at Fauna, but apparently Summer threw the bottle at Cold Killer, and that got Cold Killer to tweaking and throwing all that stuff in the club. When Summer threw the bottle and Cold Killer started tweaking, security basically just took Summer out of the club and everything, and we moved along from that. Now, what I must say about this episode of Baddies Africa, what the hell was going on? It was just too much going on, and this bitch was just screaming too much. Like having all these fights while we're drinking beer and shots and everything else. Y'all knew it was gonna be the WWE of bad teas, okay? We're moving along. Rolly and Scotty are talking, and I really do love how Rolly always has a blunt, okay? Like, that's why Rolly be so calm at times. And I love how Tavy, I never been saying her name right, but I love how she adapted to a different group because when she first came into the show, it was given much, are you about to be Natalie's little lapdog? And then she formed her own group of Russian Cream and LCK, and then them bitches wasn't loyal to her. So she just adapted to the group of the bitches that she fought. But honestly, I love it. But then the big three is also with each other too, and they're discussing things. And this is what I must say here. Besides confessionals looks, I do feel like this is the best Big Lex has looked. Like it was given she ate that, but it was just a few things that need to be taken away and be added. But you know what? She looked very beautiful at the end of the day. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't like these three bitches. I really don't. But you can't hate on the friendship that they do have. They do seem like they have a very genuine and real friendship. And honestly, I like that. Even though we feel how we feel, like Lex should stop hanging with them and stuff like that. They have a friendship, and we really don't know these people personally, so they really do have. They must be have a very good bond with one another. But I still don't like these three bitches at the end of the day. But the baddies are going beer tasting. They're going to the beer garden, and on the Sprinter, both Summer and Cold Killer was saying that they want that because of the incident that happened the night before in the club with the beer bottle. I think it was the Ace of Spades bottle getting thrown at Cold Killer's head. Baby. Soon as they got to that beer garden, Cold Killer wig was off. And them bitches got active. Now I don't know if I'm the only one who peeped this, but why it look like Dolly was trying to pull on Cold Killer arm? Like, yes, security was right there too, but it still looked like she was trying to pull her arm down. Like, bitch, get off my friend. I don't know. Maybe I just was looking too hard and stuff. But K Regan is back. I don't know if it was just me, but did anybody catch when one of the big threes, I believe it was Big Lex, was asked her how the court thing went and everything, and she answered. She answered, no disrespect, none of that. Thanks for asking. Did anybody catch Diamond Body saying, "Oh, you talking to the ops now?" I feel like when she said that, that started the whole entire argument of everybody just having a screaming match. Because what's the definition of copping the plea? Because it got to arguments and stuff like that. Tavi was trying to explain the definition of copping the plea to Big Lex and everything. And then Miss CEO, not Natalie, because Natalie wasn't there the whole entire time. I'm talking about Big Rolly. Rolly said, you know what, bitches, we not about to do this. And this is what I like about Rolly. He put that CEO hat on and said, everybody need to shut the fuck up and stop screaming. And if anybody want to catch their face, they need to catch their face right now because I'm getting tired of it. We in London, baby. We about to have some fun. She didn't say all that, but that's pretty much what she said. Now, it started with LCK versus K Rican. Not the throwing of the drinks before the fight. I'ma always feel like that's a weak bitch move. You throw a drink at me while we fighting, I'm really about to get active with you because, like, bro, it's no rules of fighting, but bitch, throw your hands, don't throw no drink, but you trying to make me blind and everything so you can get that hit off. But let me get back into the show. I'm sorry. Then after they fight, Tavi says she got problems with Big Lex and she wanna run that fade with Big Lex. Now we all know we will never take away that Big Lex is a heavy hitter. Big Lex can fight. She's very pretty. We just don't like the bitches that she came with. I love how Lex knows she can beat a bitch ass because that point she did in that little sachet little walk down to fight Tavi, that shit was nasty, girl. Motherfucking clock it. But then again, not another drink being thrown before the fight. That shit shook Lex, but she said she knew it was coming. Come on, when you a bitch that really know how to fight and everything else, people gonna try anything to like knock you off your game. And throwing beer, but you trying to make me lose my eyesight or something? Boom. Big Lex threw a motherfucking drink back. That was round one. Now, this is what I'm gonna say about Tavi and Lex fighting. Scotty, I'm starting to see what y'all be talking about in my comments now, like, oh, Scotty beating certain stuff. Scotty, Rolly just did a whole speech about everybody running a phase. Running a phase. This is not a come to Jesus moment that you gotta preach and be like, y'all, I'm getting tired of the same fights, tired of the same fights. Scotty, I like you, but this is not the time to have a coming to Jesus moment right now. Let them bitches fight and let them bitches get their fade off, because at the end of the day, it is stupid, but Lex will forever want to fight Scotty. Will forever want to fight Scotty, but we're gonna get into that. But boom, they did they round two or whatever, and then it was Fauna versus Dolly because of the noodle situation when Fauna was fighting somebody and Dolly ran up and da, but she slapped Fauna with the noodles first, and then I got to fighting her, and then someone was hitting her from the back or whatever. Fauna versus Dolly because of that noodle situation that happened in fucking Cape Town. If I'm not mistaken, I think this was episode 3 when this happened. Bro, we on episode 21. 21. And I just feel like Dolly just want to show her titties. Because why every time Dolly want to fight y'all, or Dolly is fighting, her shirt just get ripped and everything. And her titties is out like, Dolly, stop it. But then out the blue, Dolly run up on Fauna when Fauna wasn't paying attention. I'm like, whoa. Now Fauna nose leaking. And she got a little scratch and she need a moment and everything. But I do fuck with Tavi for telling her, like, because Fauna said she wasn't going to go out tonight if they was going out. Tell her, like, nah, this is what we do. We get in the paint, we get cute, and we still go out. She didn't say it like that, but keeping the hype here. But I really do love that Tavi had told Fauna that, because, bitch, what you mean you're not going out? Was because you got a scratch? Because your nose is maybe not broken? No, this is Baddies. This is what we signed up for. And then out of fucking nowhere, Legs jumps on Scotty Kiss like, oh, why you not checking on Dolly though? Cause I don't fuck with you bitches. I don't fuck with you bitches. I don't gotta check on nobody that I don't fuck with. Even though Scotty, it looked like she was going over there to check on her. But then Legs saying she want an apology from Scotty because of ripping her wig. I agree with Rolly. Bitches do all types of wild shit on here. Apologies don't be here. If a bitch do apologize, that shit might not even be sincere at the end of the day. But Scotty want to fight now because Lex threw a drink at her. Honestly, Scotty had a point. But you threw a drink on me, we gonna fight now. I'm sorry, but I give my props to Scotty this season because Scotty been getting in there when she's supposed to be getting in there. But you throw a drink on me, fight. Because if Scotty would have threw that drink on Lex first, either motherfuckers would have ran up on her and jumped her, or just Lex being a heavy hitter, she would have popped on Scotty right then and right there. Maybe Lex didn't want to fight her because security's right there, and security is always protecting Scotty at the end of the day. But you threw a drink on her legs. Fight her when she went that fight. But then out the fucking blue. Remember when they went to that ninja thing and Dolly was saying something about, oh, Natalie, when my hand get healed besides you and Rolly, I want to all 8 of them bitches, or you bitches, or some shit like that. Scotty calls Dolly out for that, like, yeah, Dolly, you said you wanted to fight me, right? Out of this whole entire time, Scotty, you lost me when it came to that Dolly shit, because out of this whole entire time Dolly has been in this house and shit like that, you could have been for her for saying that. I'm just saying. Fuck an injury reserve because we know Dolly be faking, but I'm just saying at the end of the day. But then Natalie Nunn comes. Yo, I swear to God, they got to this place when it was still daylight. It was nighttime when Natalie got there. Why is Amber Rose even on the show? What is she here for? Because she not Tommy. When Tommy comes, Tommy make a scene and she still get paid and she leave. But if I'm not mistaken, I think Summer was running up. I don't know if she was running up on Cold Killer and she threw a drink, but it looked like that shit got on Natalie, and Natalie is heated for the very next show of Baddies Africa. But I must say, I think we got 2 more episodes left. I'm not gonna lie, they already started film. First of all, I think they finished filming for the reunion, and apparently Lex got jumped at the reunion, and Ivy's not even there, and neither is Russian Cream. And this is more Terra, and I watch almost everything.